Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Gabe here. I have another juicy Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine union reading for you tonight. This is the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading that I offer on my website. So if you'd like a personalized version of this, if you like the reading tonight and you like a personalized version of this, you can go to sacredtwinflameunion.com/readings and you can order one specifically for you. This is pretty in-depth. We have cards for both the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, the union, the romance and the union, the core block, and I have a special card for the reading tonight, just as a little bonus because I like the deck. So the decks that we're going to be using are Gods and Titans by Stacey DeMarco, Divine Feminine Oracle by Megan Watterson. For the romance, union romance card, we're going to use the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. For the Power of Surrender card, for the block, we're going to use Power of Surrender cards. And for the bonus, we're going to use Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. I really love these. Those are beautiful. All right. So, getting started. The first card for the Divine Masculine is Maui, Discovery. And I want to tell you guys a funny story about this because this card, and I like took a peek at these cards right before I did this because God is trolling me. So I shuffled these like 20 times, and the next two cards for the Divine Masculine came out on top both times. And God was like, no, this is the message. And this is what is happening. So the Divine Masculine is going deeper into discovery of himself. And this is something that happened in my union. I'm going deeper into my masculinity, discovering who I am, what I like, what my masculinity means to me, how I bring that to myself and my union in the world. And I feel like this is the case for a lot of Divine Masculines right now. And we've seen this energy kind of in and out throughout the readings I've done over the past couple of weeks, that the Divine Masculine is kind of undergoing this self-discovery of who he is. And that's really good because when you go deeper into yourself and really start to see yourself clearly, you as twin flames will see each other even more clearly because, you recognize each other in your full divine selves and, not someone who's like questioning, who am I? What am I? And so this is actually a really good thing for your unions. If you're watching this Divine Feminine, as you get clear on yourself as well, and your Divine Masculine is getting clear on himself, you'll see each other even more clearly, and it'll be easier for you guys to come into union when you see each other. Imagine that. For the Divine Feminine, we have Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Yeah, the Divine Feminine is going through this period of, looking after herself as well. I get this this nun energy here. Not that you have to be a nun, Divine Feminine. You don't have to be a nun. You don't have to be, I'm an independent woman who don't need no man. No, you don't need a man to complete you. But it's a different energy than, there's a difference in like, I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need no man. I'm not going to allow a man into my life versus I don't need a man to complete me, but like being open to like that partnership. There's a difference there. And, this is just the Divine Feminines. It feels like, you're getting clear on that, the distinction there of, being a nun, like dedicating your life to service, just giving your sexuality completely to God versus, maybe this is like saving yourself for your twin flame. But you don't have to be alone, Divine Feminine. You don't have to do it all yourself. You can allow God to support you and come through your Divine Masculine to support you. And so, know that you can give endlessly. You can be yourself. You can be as ambitious as you want. You can shine your light as brightly as you want, Divine Feminine. And your Divine Masculine will be right there to support you. But you have to allow that in. You have to be open to that connection, you know, and, you know, open to that partnership. And I understand it's like you want to protect that because you don't want just any, you know, there's a lot of boys out there, and, you know, you want your man. You want your man to be there solid for you. So, yeah. Very cool. So, the next card for the Divine Masculine. And again, this is the same card. I like literally started this reading a couple minutes ago, pulled these exact two cards, and I was like, I feel like I've done this before. I shuffled it, and this was still the message. So God was like, yes, this is very clear. This is what I want you to discuss. So yeah, the Divine Masculine is going through a transformation, shape-shifting right now. And like I said, like that's something that I'm doing as I'm discovering myself. As the Divine Masculine is discovering himself, he's becoming more of the man that you're like calling in here, ladies. Like you're like, nope, I'm going to be a nun until my man shows up. And your man is like, I'm working on it. So be open to that because, you know, the Divine Masculine here is like really, you know, discovering what he likes, discovering what he doesn't like, coming into himself, his full divine self, his true like masculine. And, you know, we'll see how this unfolds because these are the only two I've actually looked at in this deck so far for this reading. But it's very clear the Divine Masculines are going through some changes, some deepening into themselves, and some strong transformations are happening. So that's really exciting. And I know like I'm going through it too. So just like a butterfly, you know, a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. It's very like, it's a process that's unfolding here. And so it's really nice to see. All right, the next card, the Divine Mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Yeah, this is the Divine Feminine coming more into herself as well. This is, you know, the Divine Masculine can't come deeper into himself without the Divine Feminine doing the exact same. And so the Divine Feminine is tapping into that Divine Mother energy, that that beautiful unconditional love, that nurturing, that radiance that the Divine Feminine brings. And the Divine Feminine isn't just this like softness. She's also that fierce, like, I'm going to protect my babies, like, strong woman. And so like, this is beautiful. Like, there's no judgment in this, like this card says, there's no judgment in love. It's just this like strong, protective, peaceful not presence, but like, yeah, the presence of love. It's just like the strong, protective energy that is the Divine Feminine. And she's, you know, it's not the same in like the Divine Masculine is like the outer protective shell. It's more the nurturing presence of a mother. And so I think we all know that, like that subtle like difference in that energy there of like a mother's love. And so it's beautiful to see the Divine Feminine like tapping more into that energy and coming into herself. So that's really beautiful. All right, go deeper. Mithras, sacrifice. Yeah, I feel like this is, this has a warrior here going deeper. So yeah, like what comes up for me here is that the Divine Masculine is looking at, like I feel like there's like a sacrifice, like, hold on, I'm getting this. There's like a feeling of like having to sacrifice parts of himself or having to go off to war, and it's kind of like a war with himself, sacrificing parts of himself. And you don't have to sacrifice any part of yourself to be with your twin flame. You don't have to give up parts of yourself. You actually can, go deeper into who you actually are. You may have to let go of really long-standing beliefs about yourself. And this is something I'm working on too, of, outdated beliefs about who I am, what I was, what I desire. Some of these things have been built up over possibly lifetimes, and even over this lifetime of just like, society telling you what you should want, what you should do, what you should think. And you have to really look at those and like sacrifice what you thought you wanted for what you actually desire. And, it can feel a little bit like a war right now, especially going through these transformations. But you're going to come out on the other side, divine masculine, and like really know that, you're not actually sacrificing anything for your love. You're sacrificing all the things that aren't real. You sacrifice your ego, and it's not yours. It's not real. So you can safely let it go without losing anything and actually gain everything in return. So know that this isn't a true sacrifice, even if it feels like it. You're actually going deeper into who you truly are and letting go of that lie, that false self. For the divine feminine, we have Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answer I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. Yeah, this is the divine feminine going deeper within herself as well, and learning to trust her divine guidance. There's the divine feminine is typically seen more inner, and the divine masculine is more the outer presence, the outer face of the union, while the divine feminine works on the inner world. And I feel like this is kind of the balancing, where the divine masculine is kind of like taking his place, going off to like war, like, finding out who he is. And the divine feminine is going more inner and taking her place as like that more nurturing inner part of the union. And, it's, again, this whole thing is just like going deeper into who you are. And yeah, find the answers within. Go to God, find the answers within, and keep going deeper. If you're not, if it's not perfect, it's not perfect, right? So it's like, go within, find out who you are. Don't be afraid to look at those uncomfortable places. Like if the divine masculine is looking at places that, he thought was true about himself, and like, looking at those really honestly and seeing if it's true or not. The divine feminine is doing this as well. So she's going within and saying like, what is true for me? What is not true for me? And, getting clear with God on, what is something that you made up that maybe has a lot of anxiety underneath it versus what is true and peaceful and perfect because it has God with it. So yeah, get clear on yourselves, divine feminine, trust yourselves, know that love is real, and you can have it. For the bottom of the deck, for the divine masculine, we have dedication. Yeah, this is like a dedicated effort to self-discovery is what I am getting here. Is like the dedication to keep moving, keep going deeper into yourself, keep loving yourself, and be patient. Dedication is not just grind. It is like having that like that grit to keep going. But be compassionate with yourself as you're going through that process. You don't have to kill yourself to like get to where you're going. It's a process of discovering yourself, of loving yourself, of taking the journey and not skipping any steps along the way. Just continue chugging along, doing your mirror exercises. Work with a coach. You can work with me. Sign up for an introductory session. At sacredtwinflameunion.com. And you can get to know yourself in a compassionate way that feels good for you. You don't have to be like, I want to be here and skip a bunch of steps. You can be like, I love myself where I'm at, and be happy with that. It'll be perfect for you. And for the divine feminine, the cosmic egg, the divine feminine, I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. Yes. The divine feminine. I love how this is just the divine feminine card. She's just like this inner, like beautiful, radiant egg that can bring about life. And yeah, it's just very beautiful. I hold the universe within me. I am a force of ever-expanding love. Yeah. The divine masculine is having that dedication to push forward and be himself, and the divine feminine is saying, is going more inner and claiming her place there, and knowing that she is an expanding radiant light. It's beautiful. Nice. All right. Yeah, I feel like just that's very complete. All right. So moving on, we have the Romance Angels card for the whole Divine Union energy. Worth waiting for. Yeah. I know this energy. I've had it myself of like, I just want to be with my person. You know, the things going on right now look really maybe shitty on the outside. You're like, why aren't they talking to me? What's going on? I don't like, yeah, we're going through this transformation, but why can't he talk to me in the process? Or why can't she talk to me in the process? Why do things look crap? It's okay. Breathe. Calm down. It's going to be all right. It's worth waiting for. It is. Like, and it doesn't have to be in this waiting energy. I'm sitting around, I'm waiting. Where's my divine masculine? When is he going to show up? But what it's saying is trust the process. You know, this journey is a journey, and it may seem like you're going every which way, but it's perfect for you. Your journey is perfect for you. And the lessons you have, the detours you're taking, the atonement you have to take, the pitfalls, the fallbacks, all these things are perfect. God is with you every step of the way. And it's okay, you know, if you make a mistake and you have to relearn a lesson, or you have to atone, or you have to heal more here. It's okay. It's okay. You're perfect. You're learning. You're a child of God. It's okay. We're all going to have these times in our life, but God is reassuring you that, you know, it is worth waiting for. It is the love of your life, and it's okay if you take some time to work on you, to love yourself, to have that journey with God, because that's what it's all about anyway, is that journey with that love between you and life, God, source, whatever you want to call it. And the deeper you go into that, the more you fall in love with yourself, the more you get to know yourself as you as the divine masculine, you as a divine feminine. The more you get to know yourself, the more, you know, you're going to fall in love with you, and your twin flame will fall in love with you. And that love is wonderful and beautiful. It's already within you, and it manifesting is worth the journey, worth the effort, worth the process. So keep the faith here. All right. The card that is the block, the core block right now, surrender worry. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of the complementary card to it's worth waiting for. Don't stop worrying about it. Don't worry. And I've been working through this myself. You know, like I've said in other readings, every reading I do is for myself as well, because that's the energy. If you're watching this video, we're vibing together, we're moving through the same stuff, and in our own way. So just know that you don't have to worry about how this is going to turn out between you and your divine masculine, divine feminine. You don't have to worry about that. You are safe with God. You are safe just to love yourself. Focus your energy on loving and nourishing yourself, nurturing yourself. It's all going to be okay. Keep up the positive thoughts, affirmations, and everything will work out. All right. And our bonus card from Keepers of the Light. We're going to see who's joining us tonight. Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Yeah, this is, you know, choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Yeah, this is encouraging you to have care, have compassion for yourself, for your twin flame, for others on this journey. You know, extend that care and compassion to yourself first, always, because if you're always treating people with care and compassion and you're not treating yourself with care and compassion, you know, you're not actually like extending that care and compassion from a genuine place, because you're not loving yourself. So, you know, be compassionate with yourself. If you wouldn't beat up someone, or you wouldn't beat up a child for making a mistake, don't do that to yourself. You deserve love and compassion as you're moving through whatever it is you're moving through right now. You know, maybe these, you know, coming into yourself feels like a struggle. Maybe, you know, claiming your divine feminine, maybe, you know, letting go of upsets with the masculine, or letting go of upsets with the feminine, or whatever it is, you know, the worry that you're moving through. Like, whatever it is, have compassion for yourself. Be patient with yourself. Have care for yourself. Because that's how you're going to move forward, is accepting where you are right now, loving yourself fully, and knowing that where you're at is perfect for you right now, and it'll work. I keep saying, it's gonna work out. It's gonna be good. Just keep doing your inner work. You can't sit there and just say, well, I'm just gonna wait for the universe to bring it to me. You just have to keep loving yourself. You have to keep going deeper there, and it will be worth it. But just be patient. It's okay. It's a process. It's a journey. It's not a it's not about the destination. It's about you loving you right here and right now. So this feels complete to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. If you like this reading, again, I offer this as a service on my site, sacredtwinflameunion.com. You can get your own personalized version of this reading that is just for you. And if you want to work with me as a certified ascension coach through Twin Flames Universe, you can also sign up and book an introductory session with me there as well. So I will see you guys in the next video.